And ooh, it's a hummingbird. I'm going to share the picture of him if I catch him. Oh yeah, he's taking a nice long drink at his feeder. Oh, he's so cute. I'm gonna have to actually change his feeder. It's a reminder. Change his feeder. He likes his water at a certain freshness, so I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. Do you ever feel like you've tried everything for your anxiety? Therapy, medication, meditation apps, but you're still lying awake at 3 a.m. with your mind racing through every possible scenario, every possible catastrophe. What if I told you that hypnotherapy isn't what you think it is? And it might be exactly what your high functioning, over analytical mind has been searching for. Hi, I'm Keisha Dent. I'm a certified hypnotherapist. And today we're talking about what hypnotherapy is really best for, especially if you're a woman over 40 who's tired of being told to just calm down. So here's what most people don't understand about hypnotherapy. So it's not some mystical trance or acid trip. That's one of my favorites. It's not an acid trip, okay? Where the hypnotist or the hypnotherapist makes you bark like a dog, right? So this is something that often happens in the hypnotist shows, and this is not what hypnotherapy is about. And it's definitely not just another relaxation technique for you to add to your already overwhelming wellness routine. Trust me, I've been there. I have had the most elaborate morning routines imaginable. And if you're anything like me, you probably can relate. The truth is, if you're a woman dealing with persistent anxiety, with panic attacks, or that constant feeling that you're not living up to your potential, traditional approaches are probably keeping you stuck. And I just want you to think about it, right? So you've probably tried things like CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, which is a wonderful, wonderful approach. And that may have given you the tools, but it didn't really create the lasting change you're seeking. Or maybe you've been on medications that numbed you instead of helping to empower you, and you learned that this is an option for you, and it's just not really doing or creating the type of experience that you want to have in your day-to-day life. Or maybe you've downloaded meditation apps that sometimes make your anxiety worse, not better. I know I've been there. Does this sound familiar to you? You may appear to be successful or competent on paper, but inside you feel like you're constantly on edge, just overthinking every decision, battling imposter syndrome despite your proven expertise, despite knowing that you're competent and can handle everything. Here's what hypnotherapy is actually best for, and why it's revolutionary for women like you and me. Hypnotherapy excels at addressing issues that feel like they're stuck on repeat in your life. So think of it kind of as like frequency shifting for your nervous system. Instead of just talking about your problems, you're actually rewiring the neural pathways that keep recreating them. Your anxiety isn't something to manage away. It's high frequency energy that needs proper channeling. It's energy that has been passed down from our ancestors for us to survive. And in this modern world, it often needs to be reworked and rechanneled into better use. Hypnotherapy helps you transform that anxious energy into focused personal power and into authentic presence. Those limiting beliefs telling you that you're not good enough or that you're too sensitive, they're not truths. They're outdated programming that often had to do more with trying to survive and trying to belong as a child than they do with actual reality. Hypnotherapy allows you to rewrite these core beliefs at the subconscious level where they actually live. So research shows that hypnotherapy has an 88% success rate for anxiety disorders. But here's what the research doesn't capture. It's revolutionary for high achieving, for professional women who are tired of being told to just relax, when what you really need is to learn how to harness your intensity. Hypnotherapy is particularly powerful for what I call intensity overload. That's when your natural sensitivity and your personality can create a perfect storm of anxiety, overwhelm, and self-doubt. It's incredibly effective for performance anxiety, for eliminating imposter syndrome, for improving public speaking confidence, for accessing peak states. And it's about conducting your natural intensity and your natural energy for optimum results, not about dimming it. For habit change and addictions, Like anything from emotional eating to nail biting to scrolling addiction, hypnotherapy tackles the underlying emotional drivers, not just the surface symptoms. And here's something most practitioners won't share. Hypnotherapy is exceptional also for spiritual growth and for life transitions. So whether it's career changes, empty nest syndrome, navigating perimenopause, menopause, the second half of your life, it helps you access both your analytical ability to strategize and your intuitive wisdom. The medical community uses hypnotherapy often for things like chronic pain, for sleep disorders, for things like IBS, even cancer treatment support. It has even been utilized for childbirth. But beyond those clinical applications, it's used for upgrading your internal operating system. It's used to transform perfectionism patterns. It's used to develop energetic boundaries in relationships. It's used to access creative flow states as well. Instead of just removing problems, hypnotherapy helps you embody your full, authentic power. You stop being at the mercy of your emotions and the world around you, and you learn to conduct your emotions. You learn to move with circumstances that are outside of your control, just like a skilled orchestra leader, right? Your sensitivity becomes an asset. Your thinking becomes an asset, not a liability. You develop unshakable confidence, not that just fake it till you make it kind, but the deep knowing that comes from being aligned with your authentic self, knowing that you can handle anything and everything that comes your way. You learn intuitive decision making, trusting yourself, trusting your inner knowing alongside your analytical mind. Okay, these two things can work as a team together so that you can make choices from wholeness rather than fear. When your nervous system isn't constantly in crisis mode, your body can actually heal and regenerate. You access the zone where your best ideas, your best solutions, and your best innovations can emerge naturally. So here's what makes my approach different. I don't help women calm down. I help to power them up. I help them conduct their own natural frequency. So your panic attacks, I see them as frequency upgrades that are needing to happen in your nervous system. Your nervous system needs to integrate this energy. That overthinking, that's just simply patterns that need to be recognized and reworked. Your anxiety isn't a disorder. It's high frequency energy that needs proper expression. It's things that can be channeled into wonderful areas of life that can create the type of life that you want. I'm not asking you to become less intense. I'm teaching you to become more strategic with the gifts and the power that you already have. So if you're ready to transform your anxiety from your greatest limitation into your greatest competitive advantage, check out the link as well in my profile in the bio or the information for this video, and you can learn more about my frequency shift method. And definitely drop a comment below. So what's one thing that you wish you could transform about your relationship with anxiety? So leave a comment. Let me know what you're going through. Let me know what you'd like me to speak about. And I would love to address it. Your sensitivity isn't too much. You just haven't learned to channel it strategically in the best way yet. So that's it for me. Again, my name is Keisha Dent. I am a certified hypnotherapist. And I want to remind you always that in order to change your life, you must first change yourself. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.